how
This
he was
call is
dropping
being
that.
recorded.
I'm telling you, I picked up on that because what was powerful and just amazing was that he gave us a way to do what we do anything anyway. We have a kind of experiences, we have live calls, we have Zooms, we have the experience, the elevation experience, live at our events. So when Dan mentioned that we should sell an experience, well, gosh, that's what we do, right? And for him to put it in that way, was just powerful. So, I just think that we probably need to talk about that. What did you think about that call yesterday?
I thought the call was so powerful. It was so eye-opening. And the way he broke down how to sell an experience instead of just a product, I mean, it really resonated with me.
I know what you mean. He made it clear that people don't just buy a thing, they buy what means something to them. They buy something that means they buy what that thing means, like he said, position it as a life-changing experience. That was one of his points. Position our situation as a life-changing experience, because it is. I mean, your blood type, right, Kayaetta?
Right, yeah. AB
It's your
positive.
life, right? It's a life-changing experience.
That's right. That's right. Exactly. And then when we talk about our what we do here at Akana, when we talk about the blood type campaign and when we talk about the 5 steps to better health, right? We can't just describe the features in it, right? We have to frame it as something that's changing lives and that it'll change their lives. So when you do that, right, you got to say, like, what would it be like? You have more energy, right? More confidence, even a whole new look. Like, what would it be like, right? To be able
to. We've all visualized ourselves living a better life, right? And I love his point about making the experience tangible. He said, don't just talk about the benefits, let them feel it. Whether it's a sampling, see, at our last event, what do? We sampled coffee. And I'm telling you, and when people drank it, they bought it, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It could be a quick demo, or sharing a vivid story. Being with our CEO on that last weekend, I heard her tell her story a few times about how she almost died twice until she figured out what foods work best and were beneficial for her blood type. And
That's
so,
right.
that's a vivid story. Almost dying twice. Everybody hears, ooh, what? Wait a minute. What are you talking about? Right? That's what you hear. You hear about somebody almost dying twice. And so it really helps them imagine what it's really like.
Yeah, what do we say, Kathy? Facts tell, but stories sell, right?
Hello.
Yeah. So a combination, what is your story, right? What's your story and how are you delivering it, right? And so, yes, he also said to tap into their aspirations. People want better health. They want better looks. They want better relationships and more vitality. Yes, right?
Yeah.
So when we think about it, if we connect our health program, what we offer to the future version of themselves, they're dreaming about, that's powerful, right? So what would it be like to be able to spend more time with your family? Less doctor visits, right? Less appointments, less visits to the ER, less medication, right? What would it be like? How excited would I have been if someone said, what would it be like if you can run again? I was so excited when I was able to run again or put those heels on again or put that sexy dress on again. I was like, oh my goodness, right? But what if we can have them envision that before it even happens? That's powerful.
Yes, it is. I mean, that's what we really shine to see. Instead of saying, here's a supplement, a shake, or you could take, we can say, Here's the bridge between how you feel now and the strong, radiant version of you've been hoping for. In fact, Dan said that we could just tell them that instead of taking, instead of just showing them the supplement, Dan said we can use this as a secret, this blood type test. This is a secret that your body is unlocking to your health. What? Your blood type is the secret that your body has unlocked to your health.
And it's something about liking a secret. It's like it's exclusive. I get to have a secret, right? So beautifully said, Kathy. And I think another way to sell the experience is to focus on community. People love to be connected to community. So you want to invite them to join something bigger, like our 360 community, right? Where they're not alone on their journey. And the feeling of belonging is an experience itself. So even when I talk about the cleanse, guess what a person gets when they purchase our cleanse, whether they utilize it or not? They get a certified wellness coach to walk alongside with them and coach them through that cleanse. That's phenomenal, right? They get to tap into a community and also partnership. Hey, when you partner with us, here's what you get. So I think that's phenomenal.
That's true. I mean, that's a tribe factor. People are going to stick with something when they feel supported and celebrated. And that's a huge part of making it memorable.
Mm-hmm. And Dan also reminded us about that storytelling, which we mentioned before. A transformational story is worth more than a list of ingredients, right?
That's right.
Right. Well, we have the hip rolls, Mary, and we have this and we have that. Well, what does it do for you, right? And when you take this is what's going to most likely happen for you. So you want to share how someone's life shifted when they made a real decision to go after it. Kenneth broke his toe, didn't even know it was broken. And now he's doing the 1-2 step and the where them fans at.
Right. I tell Kenneth's story. I tell Cherie's story. I tell Melissa's story. I mean, there's just so many that you can share. But, I do that all the time and making that way. And, we can create sensory connections too, like describing how refreshed they'll feel. I know I tell my own story in just the energy boost, right? I have pretty good energy, but when I've done the cleanse, I can feel it. Like you can feel the light flow, right?
Oh, yeah.
How light their body will move and how their skin is going to glow. That sparks their imagination. One of the things I've been blessed with is great skin. And so when people say, oh my God, do you do the cleanse? Yeah. Will my skin look like that? Yes, it can do that if you drink enough water. And here's the secret: use 2 washcloths. Okay, that's a thing. This 2 washcloths, right? There ain't that much extra laundry.
Definitely.
Just a sidebar: one for your face, one for you. You know what, right? But
that's right. Leave it to an O. Leave it to a blood type O.
we are amazing.
Oh Lord. So it's not about facts. It's not about facts. I love you, O. Life wouldn't be the same without you. It's not about facts and data. It's about painting a vision of their future self.
That's right. So if we all tie it together, life-changing transformation, tangible experience, tapping into their aspirations, building community, storytelling, and sensory vision, we're not selling a health product at all. We're selling hope, vitality, and a new way of living. We call this the flat belly lifestyle for a reason, because those of us who have embraced this lifestyle have made permanent changes in the way we act, eat, and move, right?
Exactly.
We've
Exactly.
definitely done that. So let's go back over those 8 ways in selling a health initiative, our health initiative, as an experience. Go ahead and kick it off, Kayaetta.
Absolutely. So first, you want to position it as life changing. So you want to highlight the transformation it can bring.
Next, you
The
want to make
second,
it tangible.
yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Next, you want to make it tangible. Let people feel, sample, or vividly imagine the benefits.
Third, you want to tap into aspirations. So connect to goals like better health, better looks, and more energy.
The next one, number 4, is frame it as a bridge. Present it as the link to where they are and where they want to be.
Absolutely. The fifth one is build community. Sell the experience of belonging, support, and encouragement.
Then you want a number 6, use storytelling. Guys, y'all have heard a bunch of testimonies over these years. Use the testimony. How about you use your own, right? Share real
Hmm.
transformation stories that inspire belief.
And look, if you don't have a story, get one, right? Make a decision. Decide what product you're going to use, what goal you want to achieve. Get the solution, use it, and create your story, right? Number 7, create sensory connections. So you want to use vivid language that helps them feel and visualize results.
That kind of goes along with what we said earlier about Dan saying that this is a secret that your body unlocks. One of the other things he also said was that eating for your blood type fuels your body the way it was designed. So you can lose weight,
Mhm.
get rid of waste, and shrink your waistline. Don't you just see that when you hear shrink your waistline? Don't you see
Mhm.
like hourglass?
Oh yes.
Right. Don't
Oh
you
yes.
see that? Like when you say shrink your waistline, lose weight, people see their new version. And then lastly, that is painting a vision of the future self. Focus on the identity shift, not just the product features. Have
So a
them to visual
combination. I'm sorry.
have them visualize it. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. So a combination. People don't buy products. Remember this. They buy the experience of who they can become.
I love that. I love it. And look at it. We got a minute to spare. We did good this morning.
We did. We
Yes, it
did.
did. So, guys, I hope that you got something out of our expansion of what Dan talked about yesterday. I really think that that is a fantastic road to ride on when we go into this next 90 days as we forge toward whatever your next goal is. If your next goal is to have more customers, run, do this, share the experience. If your goal is to rank up, go and run, share the experience of how people are going to be healthier and how they can grow their business helping others. And so it's been a pleasure as always with you, Kayaetta.
Definitely with you, Kathy.
Well, share with them what's happening in Chicago.
All right. Well, it is Wednesday, September 3rd, and we're having the elevated experience at the Wellness Lounge located at Akana headquarters. That is 411 East 35th Street, Chicago, Illinois. You want to get down there with the people who you love, care, and support, and get their bio scan. Let them hear the presentation. Let them experience the eucalyptus and the pain cream, and get their bio scans and blood types done. Don't let them miss out. Let them definitely beat you there. You beat them there, and have a great day on
Oh,
on Wednesday. What else?
well, We are going to have rebounding after this call. Remember, we have opportunities Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday to share our mission. We create this experience on Zoom on Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's on you guys to invite. Also, on Sunday, it is
Whoop,
certification
whoop, whoop.
for September. Yes, the first Sunday in September is September 7th. That is 4 days from now. You will, of course, receive an email about that, but I wanted to remind you
Mhm,
that that is coming. So if you're a leader, and if you're on this line, you are a leader. Leaders,
mhm,
get your teams on certification. So many questions that they
mm.
ask you are answered on certification every day in
Absolutely.
customer service. I get questions that can be answered by attending certification. We love you guys. We want everything to be as easy for you as possible. And coming to certification helps to answer your questions, empower you, and educate you at the same time. So, with that said, thank you guys for your time and attention. Again, thank you, partner. Love you to pieces. And I hope you all have an
You
Akana kind
too.
of day.
Love you. Bye.
For now.
Bye for now.